I will teach you to be rich. Build a money system that lets you live your richest life. What if you didn't have to feel guilty every time you spend money? What if you could travel, eat out, buy your favorite coffee, and still build wealth? That's the promise of I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. It's not a lecture. It's not a shame-filled budget manifesto. It's a real-world system for people who want to live well and build long-term financial security. Sethi blends smart psychology, tactical advice, and humor to help you automate your money, focus on what truly matters, and define your own version of a rich life. He doesn't believe in deprivation. He believes in conscious choice. Through a 6-week program, Ramit walks you through how to take control of your money without obsessing over every dollar. Because the truth is, rich isn't just a number, it's a feeling of freedom, intention, and joy. Let's get into the framework. Chapter 1. Ditch the guilt. Build the life you want. This chapter is a breath of fresh air for anyone who's ever felt judged for spending money. Sethi starts by smashing the myth that you have to be frugal or minimalist to be financially responsible. Instead, he introduces the idea of the rich life, a deeply personal vision of what a joyful, fulfilling life looks like to you. It might mean first-class travel, or daily lattes, or a gorgeous wardrobe. Whatever it is, he says, go all in on the things you love, and ruthlessly cut the things you don't. This isn't permission to overspend. It's a call to align your spending with your values. You don't have to live on rice and beans to get ahead. You just have to stop wasting money on things that don't bring you joy or long-term value. Guilt is the enemy of progress. Sethi gives you permission to spend without shame, as long as you're doing it consciously. That shift alone can change everything. Chapter 2. Beat the banks and credit card companies. Financial institutions are not your friends. They profit from your confusion, inaction, and emotional decisions. Ramit Sethi pulls back the curtain on how banks use hidden fees, fine print, and manipulative language to keep you stuck, and how to fight back. He shows you how to choose no-fee, high-yield accounts, how to spot and stop recurring charges, and how to set up your credit cards to work for you, earning points, building credit, and avoiding interest entirely. Sethi also gives practical tips to build and maintain a high credit score without obsessing. No more worrying about your score every week. Just a few smart habits that compound over time. This chapter is about taking back control. Because when banks and credit cards are bleeding your money in the background, it's almost impossible to get ahead. Fix the leaks, and your wealth starts rising faster than ever. Chapter 3. Conscious Spending Plan. Most people think budgets are boring, and most of them are. That's why they don't stick. Sethi offers something radically different, the Conscious Spending Plan. It's not about tracking every dollar. It's about giving every dollar a job, in a way that's flexible, sustainable, and aligned with your rich life. Here's how it works. About half your income goes to fixed costs like rent and bills, 10% to investments, another 10% to savings, and the rest? That's guilt-free spending, on whatever you love. Want to spend $300 a month on sushi? Great, as long as it fits in your plan. Want to fly to Europe every year? Build it into your system. Sethi emphasizes that this isn't a one-size-fits-all formula. It's a framework that adapts to your life. And it's built to last. Because when you enjoy your financial system, you actually use it. A sustainable plan beats a perfect one every time. Chapter 4. Automate your money. This is where the magic happens. Ramit takes you from intention to execution with a step-by-step guide to automating your finances. Your paycheck lands in your checking account. From there, money flows automatically to savings, investments, bills, and your guilt-free spending account. No more remembering due dates. No more oops moments. No more emotional decisions. Automation does two things. It protects you from your own impulses, and it frees your mental energy for bigger things. This chapter walks you through the exact system, what tools to use, what order to set things up in, and how to refine it over time. You'll know exactly what's coming in, where it's going, and how fast your money is growing. When your system runs in the background, wealth becomes effortless. Chapter 5. Invest early, aggressively, and for the long term. You don't need to be the next Warren Buffett. You just need to start. Sethi simplifies investing into clear, actionable steps. Contribute to your 401k, especially if your company matches. Open a Roth IRA and invest in low-cost index funds. Set it. Forget it. Let compounding do its thing. He debunks the myth that you need to be rich to invest, or that you have to pick the right stocks, or time the market. None of that matters as much as starting now. Even investing $100 a month in your 20s can turn into 6 figures by retirement. That's the power of time. And the sooner you get started, the less you have to do later. Investing doesn't have to be scary. In fact, it should be boring. Just simple, consistent contributions to a well-diversified portfolio and decades of patience. Chapter 6. Negotiate like a pro. Negotiation is one of the highest leverage financial skills you can learn, and Ramit teaches you how to master it with confidence. Whether you're asking for a raise, calling your internet provider, or waiving a bank fee, this chapter shows you exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it with calm authority. Sethi includes real scripts you can use, so you're never left guessing. And he proves that small wins add up. That $20 refund, that $100 bonus. When repeated, negotiated, and invested, they can grow into thousands. The secret isn't being aggressive, it's being prepared, and believing that your voice and your value matter. Chapter 7. Big wins over tiny savings. Too many people focus on $3 lattes while ignoring the $30,000 salary raise they never asked for, or the $300 monthly debt payment they could have avoided with better planning. Sethi wants you to stop sweating the small stuff and focus on what actually moves the needle. Things like negotiating a better job offer, launching a profitable side hustle, automating your investments, or improving your credit to lower loan costs. Those are the big wins. They create long-term freedom and require far less emotional energy than obsessing over every little purchase. This chapter is a mindset reset. Stop trying to win by shrinking your life. Start playing offense. Start going after what's possible, not just what's cheap. Money is a tool to design your rich life. I Will Teach You to Be Rich isn't just a finance book, it's a blueprint for freedom. Ramit Sethi doesn't want you to save every penny. He wants you to live fully, with a system that supports your values, your goals, and your joy. You don't have to feel guilty about spending. You just need to spend intentionally. You don't need to memorize stock charts. You just need to invest consistently. You don't have to live by someone else's idea of success. You just need to define your rich life and build the system to support it. This was I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi, brought to you by Success Resources Books Insights. You don't need to become more. You need to become present. This is more than mindset. It's a mission. Keep seeking. Keep growing. Keep giving. And together, let's make the world rich again.